Hey everybody, Scott with 36 Brix here, and welcome to my live stream. Just a couple things I want to go over right before we get started. First and foremost, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, and I can't say thank you enough. Second, please read the rules down in the description so that you guys have an idea of what to expect during the live stream. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for notifications. That way you know exactly when I go live and when I post videos. Do have some special programs going on right now. During these live streams, you are more than welcome to donate to my channel in support of everything that I do. I appreciate all the love and support. Go ahead and hit that super chat and super sticker. What's really cool is if you donate via super sticker or super chat, I will match one exercise for every $1 you guys donate. What that means is if you guys donate $1, I do a jumping jack. You guys donate $5, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. Donate to me if you want me to see. Hope you guys enjoy that feature. I also do have a new membership. It's an intro supporter membership. For $1.99 a month, you guys get access to a couple different specialized custom emojis, as well as the membership icon showcasing your support. If you like my content and want more, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and if you like what you see, please sign up. And we'll get you going. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. So tonight, I figured I'd do something. Actually, I need to adjust my cameras back, it looks like. So, as you guys know, I'm going through a lot of stuff as far as trying to revamp my city, get things going a little bit. And to be honest, with every single build that I've been doing, I've been collecting a lot of parts, and it has been actually exceptionally hard to determine like what I have versus what I don't have, etc. So I figured, I know it's going to be rather boring, but I figured I'd get some sorting done. So hope that's okay. This also gives me a chance to just kind of sit down with you guys, hang out, and just shoot the shit. So that's kind of my plan. So if this is something that you're interested, please stick around. And please hang out and chat and talk with me and shoot the shit along with me. So that is basically what I have planned for today. And I do need to turn on some music. So yeah, that's what I got, guys. That's what I got. So, like I said, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna be sorting this stuff out to ensure, because like I said, as I'm doing more and more building, I'm getting a lot more parts here and there. And to be honest, it is exceptionally hard to figure out what parts I actually have, what pieces I have, what parts I have, and it again, it is rather difficult to kind of keep everything organized if I'm not keeping everything organized. I hope that makes sense. So again, that is my plan. That's kind of what I'm doing today. To give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on in the future, this unit, although is awesome, it's become just a storage space of random stuff. So I'm actually going to be trying to get rid of this altogether. I don't know if it's going to go in my daughter's room or where it's going to go, but that is my plan, is to try to get it out of the garage so that I have more room. Now, why do I need more room? Am I expanding again? No, because quite frankly, it's hard to see right here, but I bought a treadmill. I don't want to be a fat ass anymore, so and I apologize if that offends anybody, but I bought a treadmill, and this was really the only place for it to go, so I can work out, watch a show, run a mile or walk a mile, whatever I need to do to get my weight down and be able to watch a TV. Because what I've determined is, when it comes to walking, I have to have something to keep my mind off of the fact that I'm exercising. So what I've been doing is positioning myself to where I am keeping my mind busy and not focusing on the fact that I'm working out. So I know that sounds weird. I mean, even talking about it seems weird to me. But that's essentially what the deal is. What's the dealio? Is that's kind of where I'm at with it. So that is the plan, and I'm trying to stick to it. So there we go. All right. So let's put these over here. And yeah, like I said, it's been rather difficult because, as you guys know, I've been kind of rocking through a lot of sets, and I've just been basically storing all the extra parts in bins. And first and foremost, I'm running out of bins. And then second, it's kind of gotten to the point where, a lot of it, I don't even know what's in those bins anymore. So they just kind of get shifted off to the side to the point where, like I said, I don't even know what's in them. And if I don't know what's in them, then I can't build properly. So that is essentially why I need to get back to it and be a bit more organized. So that is the plan, and that's what we're doing. So again, hope everybody is doing well. I know I popped on a little early, so hopefully there's a few people that join in on the fun. I do have a couple topics in mind to kind of keep chat going, but we got to have people in here first. So. Hey, Dion, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, or joining me. Appreciates it. Hopefully we'll have a few more people chime in, and then we can get some topics going, because I have some topics. I have some topics. Hey. All right. Big G, PPDP. What's that? I won't be here long. I'm preparing to or in case we have to evacuate. No problem, brother. Been there, done that. I directed the movie. So yeah, I totally understand. I know that you are under. Are you officially under evac warning, or are you just being prepared? I'm being prepared. We have a wildfire advisory on. The wildfire has grown to 75. What 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 is a hectare is? What is that? What does that mean? Is that acres? Well, yeah. What is a hectares? Hectares? Let me see if I can look that up, because I don't know what that is. You'll probably tell me before I look it up, because I be slow. A metric unit of square measure equal to 100 acres. 2.471 acres for, or 10,000 square hectares, or meters. So, all right, so 1 hectare is 2.5 acres, and you said it's at 75. So 185 acres. Wow. Yeah, that's big. That's a big bitch. Yep, she is a biggin. Well, as always, man, be safe. Don't even say I gotta go. Just go. If they tell you you gotta get your ass out of there, you get your ass out of there. And you know what? If you don't feel like it's, within your best interest to stay, even if they tell you it's fine, get your ass out of there. It's better to be safe than sorry, man. So, that was 2 hours ago. It might be bigger now. And how far away from it are you? Like, how close is it to you? Is it something to where it's like right down the street, or what? I mean, you're under, you said advisory, so it's not close, but it's close enough. It's a bit close for comfort. So like I said, you gotta go, man. $70 miles away to the east, but the whole area is under wildfire advisory. Now, what, like, because I'm curious, and I apologize for asking questions, but because we're in different countries, different words mean different things at times. So, what does that mean? Like wildfire advisory, does that mean prepare to get your shit out, or be prepared to leave? Or is that like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to leave. Because, like, here, we have just a fire warning, or we're under, like, there's a evac warning, and then there's a full evac. Like, so it's slightly, it's not just like, because they don't just classify it under fire. They just say, hey, you're under evac warning, which means if you have livestock, or it's going to take you longer to get out, it means pack up your shit and leave. But it doesn't mean for everybody to pack up their stuff and leave. It just means if you are elderly, or if you have livestock or cattle that you want to, like, get out now. And then for all others, be prepared to get out. Versus evac order is get out. Like, you need to leave now. Like, get your shit. Bye, Felicia. It means prepare to leave. Okay. Gotcha. Well, like I said, like, our rule of thumb, as far as me and Nicole, my wife, if we can see flames, we pack our stuff and we start heading out. we get our stuff ready. That's pretty much like what we've determined is, hey, you know what, we're gonna bounce. I know it hasn't seemed like that, but when That's kind of how our mind, especially since most recently, we've just been like, you know what? If we can see flames, we're gonna prepare to leave. Like we're packing up our stuff. We're getting out, whether we're on evac warning or not. Because that was the thing. The last fire, we could see flames, but we were not under evac warning or evac order. Like, but the people next door were. It was really weird. And I'm just like, well, I'm sorry. If they are, we are. You know, we will bite the bullet and start heading out. There's really no need to take any kind of chances or anything like that. It's better to just pieces. 8 planes and six. Wait, hold on. It's the same as a warning. We will get an order if things get worse. 8 planes and 6 helicopters. Gotcha. Now, I actually let me ask because so you said 70 miles away to the east. All right. So is that because I know you? I mean, you have 100 acres. So like, I mean, I guess it's the same, right? Is that what you're referring to, your property, and not like where your house is? Again, I'm not trying to ask stupid questions. I just, excuse me, I don't want to, or I don't know. Yeah, so sorry, Scott. Jesse wants me to get back to work and prepare again. I have to go. Basically, I'm safe right now, but it's pretty dry and lots of underbrush and trees everywhere, so it's really scary. Talk to you tomorrow. Yes, keep me posted, dude. Be safe, and we'll see you later, man. what? I need to pop. Where did I put it? Did I put it in here? Alright. All by myself. Wanna be. For those of you just joining in, don't be afraid to talk. I won't bite hard. Don't be scared. I'm just sorting away, wanting to hang out with you guys. Essentially what I'm doing is I am sorting extra parts and leftover parts from builds, as I've kind of gotten to the point where it has been somewhat difficult to find pieces because I don't know where they're at. I know I have them, I remember seeing them, but quite frankly I just don't I can't seem to find them. So what I'm doing is essentially just going through all the pieces or all the leftover pieces that I have and sorting them. Now I'm not doing anything that's on my desk just because those are all from current stuff and like what I've pulled aside, and I just have to, I mean I still have to sort through them, but like some of them are specific to things. So I need to actually like put them with other stuff, and I'm not ready for that yet. So, alright. Nobody wants to talk with me. Alright, what color do I want to go next? How we doing out there? Anybody want to chit chat? Hello, hello, hello. 3 people watching, nobody talking. Stalkers. You guys just want me to undress, huh? That's what you guys want. You guys want me to undress. Well, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You know why? Because you haven't bought me dinner yet. Oh, I was gonna see where are we at. Howdy, howdy. For all those that are chiming in and watching, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Don't hesitate to chime in. I don't bite. Oh shit. Hard. I just put these in the wrong bin. Alright, there's 2 of them. Don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared. I have topics to talk about, but I gotta have people to talk with. Don't be shy. I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out and just watch me sort parts. I mean, but you know, I'd love to talk with people. Oh, where's my iPhone? Hello, hello, hello out there. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Papa, can you hear me? Papa, are you listening? I know that's not how the song goes, but hello, hello, hello. Howdy, 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 howdy. Sitting here, part things out. All alone, that's without a doubt. But I'm having fun just kicking back, sorting away to get on track. I've got to put these parts together so I can put these parts together. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but at least I'm saying it. Every time I do that, I'm like, hey, you guys. This. Who eats a sand green hot dog? I'm just saying. That is some nasty shit. Alright, let's see. I'm pouring them out because it's getting a little hard to see there on some of the pieces. So I figure, oh, come here, little birdie. If I can just randomly sort them one by one, it'd probably be a little bit better. Alright, well, I'm just going to talk. Alright, so anybody hear about the Lego Ideas? The set that they determined they are going to produce. Anybody hear about that? For those that don't know, they decided out of the, I think they said it was 57 sets that got submitted, they decided on a freaking lighthouse. Like, really? Like, as if we didn't have enough lighthouses. I'm sorry, but what, Lego, what the hell are you thinking? Like, and it's not even minifigure scale. It's nanofig scale. Like, really? There was some amazing builds. I mean, you've got Addams Family. You've got the Venice. You've got, like, I knew the Coliseum wasn't going to go. They built one. I knew that the police station wasn't going to do it. They built one. But Venice, come on, that's a gorgeous build. I mean, what the hell, Lego? Come on. Like, do we seriously need another lighthouse? I don't get it. It just does not make sense to me. I mean, I just don't understand how their mindset is, oh, you know what? We need another Shit. We need another lighthouse. That is something we need. Because we don't have enough of them. Even though they've produced a lighthouse in pretty much every theme known to man, and they want to produce a lighthouse. Like, what the hell, Lego? I don't understand. Splain, Lucy, splain. Because it don't make sense to me. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that, I honestly do not think is going to make any dollars. Actually, I don't need these. Oh, shit. Well, I would say there you go, Dion, but Dion's not here. Like, I seriously don't understand what Lego is thinking. Like, really? A lighthouse? I mean, I don't get it. If they can, like Adam's Family set, that looked amazing. However, I do understand it is rather costly to try and get IP. Okay, that's fine. I get it. You know, but they've done it in the past. Like, why? Avatar. There's a couple reasons why I get it. With Avatar, we've got Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, Avatar 5 coming out all within the next few years. Okay? Most likely we're going to get Avatar set. So, yeah, they figure, well, we probably already have them planned coming out. There's no reason to. You know what? Let me pull it up. That way I can talk about each one. Because it is just, I mean, I don't understand. It irks me. Alright, we're going to go in order on this. Alright, the Boeing... Alright, so the Boeing plane. Okay, I get it. Like, we don't typically get Boeing planes or planes in general. Am I a Boeing fan? No. You know why? Because my mom worked for McDonnell Douglas, and Boeing bought them out. And just before that, everybody got laid off. Or just as that was happening, everybody got laid off. So they screwed over a lot of employees. So am I a Boeing fan? No. Alright. So, Boeing passenger plane, I mean, unless it was extremely reasonably priced, and it came with a shit ton of minifigures, I was going to pass. Coliseum. Okay? We know that shit wasn't going to fly because, well, they built one. And a lot of people are flat out saying that they stole the damn Lego stole the idea and produced the set. Because, you know, we've seen that they do that. Alright, so there's that. The Gravity Falls Mystery Shack. Well, like, so here's the thing with that. That would have been a cool set. That would have went along with the Shrimp Shack, but maybe that was too similar, and as well as the fishing store, maybe it's all too similar, and that's why they didn't produce that. Okay, those are logical. That's totally logical to me. I totally understand if that was the reasoning. I think it would have done really well if they had produced those sets. But again, I get it. All right, moving on. Police station. We all know that shit wasn't gonna fly. The moment we heard about it, let's be honest. A lot of people are saying the same thing about the police station. Like, it's too much of a coincidence. Yes, police stations are policemen or police officers are known for having a few donuts, so it makes sense. But one, that police station looks like something from Pound Puppies or Paw Patrol. So, I mean, I would have mocked the hell out of it if they would have produced that. Okay, Bag End. I don't know if they would have produced that set. Bag End, I mean, they had the IP for Bag End. If they wanted to produce, or sorry, they had the IP for Lord of the Rings. So as far as them producing that, I don't know if it would have made sense for them if it didn't go over all that well, or even if it did go over that well, I don't know that they would have wanted to relive unless we were getting new movies. And I don't think we are getting new movies. We are getting a new series, but I don't think we're getting any new movies. So I don't see that flying over too well. Or them. Not that it wouldn't fly over too well. I actually think it would probably sell really well. But I just don't think they wanted to pursue it because of the fact is that they've already had the IP, and maybe they want something fresh and new. All right. That bug. I don't know how that shit got 10,000. It's really weird. I don't know anything about it, but it looks really weird. I know that if they had produced that, I wouldn't have bought it. Nope. No thanks. Mark, hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Says I'm here. Be right back in a bit, depending on how long you're on lurk mode for an hour here. All right, cool deal. Sounds good. I will probably be on until midnight. I've got a lot of sorting to do, so I'm just going to crank it out while I'm out here. But thanks for being in here and being on lurk mode. I appreciate it. Alright, so, the bug. I just don't get it. It's... Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Avatar The Last Airbender, the Yip Yip, I think it's called, or Yip Yip, or whatever it is. Again, I don't think I don't think it's going to fly. It would have flown. And that's no pun intended, to be honest. I just don't think people would have been into it. And I don't think it would have sold well. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't think it would have sold well. So yeah, I mean that's you know, that's all I got. As Forrest Gump would say, that's all I gotta say about that. Let's see what's next. The classic castle. Hell yeah. Sign me up, take my money. I'll buy two. That shit looks awesome. Obviously, they would change it up quite a bit. But I don't I don't see why that would not have done well. Like, just being honest. I honestly think that that would have done exceptionally well, and people would have loved it. People have been craving a Newcastle line. I do know that they are doing a 3-in-1 castle, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. It also looks quite part intensive. But I think it would have done really well, depending on what they did with it. The MRI machine. Alright, so my mom is an MA X-ray tech. I showed her that, and she was like, why? Like, why would they produce that? And to be honest, I'm posing the same question. I'm glad. I mean, to me, it doesn't make sense. It's not something I would buy, even though my mom's an MA X-ray tech. My mom, of course, would not buy it, and she's an X-ray tech. And granted, yes, I know MRIs are different than X-rays or X-ray, but they are still similar. So, with that said, I don't know why. I mean, it looks cool. There's not like I'm all right. I'm looking at it from a pure financial standpoint. Would people buy it? And the answer I feel is an astounding no. I honestly don't think people would buy it. No disrespect to the creator, but I don't see it happening. Lighthouse. We'll get to the lighthouse at the end. I mean, I've already discussed a lot of it, but yeah. Avatar, like the blue people. Again, we know that there's a part 2, a part 3, a part 4, and a part 5. So there are 4 movies that are set to come out. I believe part 2 comes out at the end of this year, but they've been saying that for the last like 4 years. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get that set, or we get a series of Avatar sets. I mean, Avatar is in bed with Disney. Disney is obviously in bed with Lego. It just makes sense that that would be something that they come out with. Will I get it? Yes. Because a lot of that looks, or would look, amazing in the underwater area. It's a lot of vibrant colors. It's really, it looks awesome. Like, take my money. I don't know. It would have to depend on the sets, but I'd probably buy, if it's based around what they're showing and the movies, I'd probably buy a couple of them for sure. Like, no problem. Because again, it would look really well, or go really well in an underwater area. I think it would look exceptionally well in there. So that makes sense. But again, I honestly think they didn't want to go that route, because most likely we are going to get those sets, and they're not going to take away from their own stuff. Like, why pay IP plus commission if they don't have to? So I think that's probably why that didn't get greenlit. What is it called? Spiritual Away, or Spirited Away. I would that build would have been cool. I would have definitely bought that. It looks amazing. Depending on what they did with it, I mean, because they like to change things up. So that would be a factor, but not a big one, because you could easily take that and mock it into a building. So I don't see that being a problem. All right. So with that said, let me divide these parts into the bins, because I just finished round one. Fight! What the hell? What the hell? That don't belong in there. Alright, I'm going to move this little table. Now I'll be right back. Alright, hold on. Wait. Blue's gray. Dark brown. Got yellow. Thought I had a yellow brick somewhere. Well, that's weird. Hey, Days, how's it going? Good to see ya. I'm just kind of sorting parts. How's everything going, man? How's everything going with the move? Good. Hey, haven't really packed much yet, but we closed on the close on the house today. Woohoo! Yeah! High five, man. It's hard to believe we own a house now. Good job, dude. Congratulations, man. Good job. I am super excited for you, dude. Congratulations, man. Y'all, everybody's like, holy shit, we're out. Sorry about that. Congratulations, dude. That's freaking awesome. I am super excited for you guys. Now, you closed, so you have 2 weeks, man, right? Because you're renting it back for like 2 weeks? Is that, if I remember right? Peace. Are you leaving, dude? That is freaking exciting, man. Congratulations, dude. I hope you're not leaving. Drop a bombshell like that and then be like, peace out. But I totally understand if you do. I totally understand it, man. I know you got a lot to do in a short period of time, man. And to be honest, if I was close, I'd be helping your ass out. No problem. Alright, well, this has the pieces I'm actually needing, which is exciting, but, alright, so I haven't gotten any of those yet. Okay, 1, 2, I need like 60 of those. That is freaking awesome, dude. I am super excited for you guys. that pumps me up, man. Like I said, I know you guys have been wanting to get a house for a while, and you know, dreams come true, man. I'm serious, dreams come true. That is freaking awesome. I am super excited for you. Yeah, but we are still going to have to pay this month of rent, so we got about a month to move. Yeah, I gotcha. I hear you on that. But at least they're buying it back, right? They're buying back the weeks, so you don't have to worry about like. I mean, you still probably have to pay a mortgage and well, actually, I'm not sure. So here in California, when you buy a house like that money, like that's part of your down payment is like your first month's mortgage. So you technically have a longer duration of time, like before your first month's mortgage or whatever. So it's like you have a month and a half depending on when it closes. Um, Hopefully that's the case with you guys. But even then, like I said, they're renting back the all right, that I'm gonna throw in there. They're renting back. Oh, and I might as well throw those in there. They're renting back the time, so that should help you guys out. Hopefully. But I am that is exciting, dude. I am super excited for you guys. Alright, I'm just gonna look for these primary colors. Um, but yeah, that is super exciting, man. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh, how much Lego you got left to sort? A lot. So what I'm doing right now is I've got a bunch of bins in here to sort. They're these bins right here. And I've got 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've got a bunch of them. Because I've been slacking on sorting, so like I haven't sorted every time you know, I'm done with a build. So a lot of these are like the leftover pieces. Like here's an example. This is how bad I am. So these are all the pieces that are left over from my Chinese New Year set from last year. Like that I just haven't gotten around to separating the parts out. So, and then I still have that 27-gallon tub of parts. Oh shit. I still have the 27-gallon tub of parts to separate from the Friends haul that I got several weeks ago. The answer seems to be always. Yes. Yeah. Always. Never ending. Always. Definitely. Where do I not have a torso? I thought I had a torso section. Guess those are just legs. Oh, torsos are all right here. Oh. These I'm just gonna go bam. And then bam. Because those all end up in the same bin anyway. And then I also have like random cups of parts and stuff. Oh, there's that other one. That I gotta sort. So yeah, all of the above. I mean, I've already got through one bin, but there wasn't that many parts in there, if that makes sense. So, like, I still get a lot. Nice. Hopefully it can come out. I mean, I need a shit ton of those parts. So that is awesome that I'm finding so many in here. I'll leave that out and see if that will work. Probably normal. But yeah, sorting parts is a never-ending process. Especially when you buy in bulk, it really is a never-ending process. But you know what? I'm going to get back to, I apologize, I'm going to get back to what I was talking about before, which is the Lego ideas. My response to Lego ideas and what they've decided to build. So to recap, Boeing 747, I get it. I would not have bought it, but I get it. Coliseum, they were never going to produce. They already built one. In fact, a lot of people are saying they stole the idea. The Mystery Shack would have been great, but I think it might have seemed too much like the old fishing store and it too much like the Shrimp Shack, so that might be why they didn't produce it. But if they would have produced it, I would have bought probably 2 of them. The police station, hell no. They already produced one. A lot of people are thinking that they stole the design, or at least they stole the idea. But then again, everybody's been wanting a police station for a long time, so I get it. Would I have gotten it? Probably, but I would have mocked the hell out of it. Bag End. I know a lot of people have been interested in it, but to be honest, they had one. They had the IP, so I personally didn't think they were going to produce that set. That's just my opinion. That bug thing. What is it called? Red Dawn Starbug Lego idea. I have no idea what the hell that is, other than it's a bug. Nobody's going to buy that. The Avatar Yip Yip. Nope. Sorry, but I just, I just don't. I know it's a popular. What's it called? It's a popular IP. Obviously, it hit 10,000 or 10K. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening. If they would have done that. The classic castle. Hell yeah! Take my money. I'll buy 2. That shit looks awesome. I think that everybody's craving for that, so I don't see why they wouldn't have produced it unless they had something already planned, and that's why they did that. But bottom line, a lot of people would have loved to have had it, but including myself. But I understand if they have. They have the 3-in-1 classic. Or the 3-in-1 coming out at the end of this year. So I get it. I get why they didn't produce the set. The MRI machine. Nope, wasn't going to sell. I'm surprised it got 10K, to be honest. That's just my opinion on it. I don't get it. I wouldn't have gotten it. We'll talk about the lighthouse later. Avatar, I honestly think they already have the IP for it. Because the movies are coming out, Disney owns the Avatar franchise or are in bed with them, and there's no reason to think that we're not going to get those sets. So with that said, they probably passed on it because we are planning, or they are planning on coming out with a part 2, part 3, part 4, and a part 5 of that movie. So it doesn't surprise me if we're going to get sets from that line. And if we're going to get sets from that line, why bother, paying IP plus all of that if it's already due to, and set to come out. What is it called? Spiritual Away. I think that would have actually done pretty well. I would have probably bought at least 1 or 2 of them, depending on how big they go. I personally think it could have easily been transitioned into a modular building. So yeah, take my money. Now we have, so that was the brief recap of what I kind of went through earlier. Now let's go, that's kind of where I was when I started, when I emptied out my first bin. So that was like the first half, so let's dig into the second half. Jumanji, 1995. Take my money. I would have bought it all day. Big Robin Williams fan. Really sad that, he took his life. It was a very sad day in the Thomas household for sure. And I love that movie. I do like the remakes as well. Don't kill me. But I did like the remakes that they did. I thought those were fun. Still think they're fun if they decide to make a part 3 or a third level, whatever they call it. But yeah, I would have easily bought at least probably 1 or 2 of them to mock it out. The Little Venice. Fuck yes. Hell yes. Holy shit yes. Take my money. I will buy 5 of them. Like, holy shit, that looks like an awesome set. That's the one I wanted. I'm like, I saw that and I went, hell yes. Holy cow. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, I'll sing it to the tune of the Meow song. Instead of meow, 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 I'm doing yes, 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 yes. All right. I mean, no problem. Like, done. Done. Without hesitation, without any hesitation whatsoever. Yes, yes, yes. Like, yes. Yes. On so many levels. Yes. Next one. I'm going to stick with the Venice. I mean, each of those 3 modular buildings combined, yes. Yeah, we want more of that stuff. We need more of that stuff. So hell yeah. The car, what is it? The Type C racer. I'm not into it. I'm not into cars of like that kind. So it's not something I would have bought. But I do get it, and I think it would have probably sold very well. As I think, I mean, as far as I know, the Speed Champion sets are doing extremely well. So I don't really see why those wouldn't. So I mean, it's a yes for me on those. I would have totally bought those without hesitation, without issues. Or no, sorry, I wouldn't have bought it, but I see that I could tell that a lot of people would buy it. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, that sucked. All right, the working trash can, the automated garbage truck. Yes.
Here's something I found on the web.
Alexa, shut up. The trash truck. Yes. In fact, I would have probably bought 8 of them. Like, those things are amazing, depending on how big they are. Because that's the concern I have as far as that, is how big it is. Otherwise, Yeah. Yes. Heck yeah. It would go really great in my city. You know, yes. On so many levels, yes. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Done. Too easy, Drill Sergeant, too easy. Alright, what is it called? The TX Master Games. Nah. Nope. I don't, it doesn't look that great. I don't know who built it, but the person who built it must have been like a huge YouTuber or something, or marketed the hell out of it, or did contest something to get that to fly. I don't understand. It doesn't look appealing by any means. So I mean that's where I'm like I don't understand it, and if I don't understand it, I wouldn't buy it. Um, and I don't know that I'm alone in that. So, I mean, people would look at it and go, "This looks like something from 1970s." Uh, and that's no disrespect to the person that designed it. Please don't get me wrong, in that I'm like maybe it's a game or based on something that is popular where they're from. Like I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. Uh, the Milwaukee Art Museum. I believe that's an architect type of design. Um, I don't know. I don't know how that would work as far as if they would need IP, like permission, or like if they could even pull that off. And to be honest, I think it's a niche market which means a very small market, because I don't know that a lot of people have been there, know about it, etc. So, to be honest, if it was me, I wouldn't have pitched it in Lego Ideas. I would have actually gone to the museum and said, "Hey, do you want to buy this off me for your display?" And gone that route instead of trying to have you know uh, trying to get that to market. I don't know that it would have gone over that well. Hey Roy, how's it going, man? We're basically just talking about the Lego Ideas program, and because it just came out today that they have approved the lighthouse, which I haven't talked about yet, but I have talked about the other builds. So right now, I am on the Milwaukee. What is it called? The Milwaukee Art Museum. I think that's a fantastic build, but to be honest, I don't think it would have sold. I don't think it would have done all that well. So it doesn't surprise me that they didn't greenlight that one. Moving on to the car wash. Yeah, that shit looks amazing. That build right there is it. Sign me up. You know, I would have bought two of them at least. I would have had one as a car wash, and then I would have made the other one into a Hard Rock Cafe. Like, that looks amazing. No problem. Going back to chat, Roy is saying hi to Dion. Give you a heads up, Roy. I know you probably just backtracked into the chat a bit, but Dion did have to leave. He's got a wildfire warning or wildfire advisory in his area. The fire isn't exactly close, but it's not exactly far away either. He said it's about 70 miles. which is a decent amount. Like, it's a decent ways away, but you know, they're still getting prepared because it could jump really quickly. So just giving you a heads up. So yeah, that's kind of what he won't answer you because he's not here. All right, so going back to so that car wash looks amazing. I would have easily bought a couple of them. That would have been amazeballs to have without any doubt whatsoever. Just take my money, sign me up. That thing looks outright amazing. I mean, it looks amazing. So, yeah, I would have totally gone for that. The Wallace and Gromit. No, not for me. I do understand that people love that show. So I get why they produced or why it was up for consideration and all that. However, it's just not for me. I mean, even, you know, it's not even something I would have thought about buying, to be honest. Among Us, The Shed. To be honest, I don't know anything about the show Among Us. I would have had to take a look at it to see if I truly wanted it. So that one I would be up in the air on, but I honestly, I don't know if I would have even, like, considered it. I don't know anything about the show. I don't know anything about any of it. So that's kind of where I'm at on it. I mean, and to be honest, it looks okay, I guess, but I'd have to really see what Lego does to it, or would have done to it, because obviously they didn't pick it. But that's kind of how I feel about that. The Roman warship. I would have bought that for the parts and the minifigures. Because the Roman warriors would be really cool, but I wouldn't have bought it to build the ship. I would have, of course, built the ship at least once, but outside of that, I wouldn't have. I mean, I wouldn't have, because my harbor is not going to be that big, so it's just not something I would do. But I think it looks cool, and I would definitely buy it for the reason of the minifigures and stuff, because it looks like it comes with a ton of minifigures. Adam's Family House, yes, done. Buy 2 of them. Sign me up, no problem. Like, I'm a big, I love the Addams Family growing up. That's a no-brainer for me. I mean, yeah, like I said, sign me up, no problem. Done. Take my wallet, take my money. So yeah, that's. The build looks amazing. It's a corner build, which I love. The overall colors, I could easily turn that into a modular building. I believe it's an open back. It's not like a full modular. So I personally would probably buy 2 of them to make it into a full modular. But, I mean, yeah. I would have easily bought it given the opportunity. GMC Blue Chip 100 from 1957. I would have had to take a good look at that, to be honest, to see if it's like what size it is. Because if it's like minifigure scale, I would have probably bought them. I would have probably bought a couple of them because they would look really good in a city. But if they're not minifig scale and they're like display scale, then probably not. Probably not, unfortunately. And last but certainly not least, Viking Village. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sign me up. Yep. Yes, 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 yes. For the minifigures, I'd probably buy a couple of them. 2 of them, maybe. I might mock them out to be like a Viking pub or something. But, I mean, it looks amazing. They look awesome. Like, too easy, Drill Sergeant, too easy. So that, and then there's the lighthouse. And as you can tell from the tone of my voice, I couldn't give a shit about it. I already have a lighthouse, and you know why I have a lighthouse? Because they produce them in every single set imaginable. I mean, every single line, every single IP that they've ever had, that they've come out with. I mean, Hidden Side, Creator 3-in-1 had a couple different versions of lighthouses. I said Hidden Side, Scooby-Doo had a lighthouse. I mean, we've gotten so many lighthouses. The place is lit. Like, the ocean is lit up. That's how many lighthouses what we've had. It's just remarkable that they keep producing lighthouses. I don't understand it. Every single, I mean, they produce so many of them. It's really ridiculous. I mean, it's like, do you guys not have any more ideas? Is a lighthouse the only option, guys? Like, come on, Lego. I mean, if that's the case, hire more designers. Hire more, more people to design more stuff. That's where I'm at. So, that's the entire lineup. Again, to recap, Boeing, nope. My opinion, when I say nope, meaning I wouldn't have bought it, and I understand why they wouldn't produce it. So Boeing 747, nope. Coliseum, of course not. The Shack, I am disappointed with. I would have loved that set. The police station, nope. It looks like Paw Patrol, and they already have a police station. Baggins, I probably would have bought it. The Bug, nope. Avatar, nope. The Classic Castle, yes. The MRI machine, no. The Lighthouse, probably not. And to be honest, it's not even. I mean, it's nanofig size. Avatar, understandably, I would have bought it though. Because it would have looked amazing for an underwater theme. Spiritual Away, yes. Yes. Jumanji, yes. The Little Venice, yes. Yes. All day long, yes. The Racer, no. The automated trash truck, yes. That game, nope. The art museum, nope. The car wash, yes. Wallace and Gromit, nope. The Among Us, nope. Well, the Among Us, maybe, depending on what it actually looks like, because it's hard to see. The Roman Warship, yeah. Addams Family, yes. The GMC car, maybe. And then, last but certainly not least, the Viking Village, yes. All right, so those are my thoughts. Going back to chat, how's it going, Roy? Do have a question for you. Are you still around? Let me know. Oh, I have no music on. I want to bring it up. Hold on. If you're still around. Are you still around? I'm good, thanks. And yes, I'm still around. Sweet. All right. So I got a question for you because you're from Australia, and I wanna get an understanding of perception versus reality. All right. So I'm sure you don't have this place over in Australia, but there is a place here called Wiener Schnitzel. Okay. So Wiener Schnitzel is a hot dog fast food place. All right. So with that established, they specialize in chili dogs or chili cheese dogs mainly. That's kind of their niche, and chili cheese fries. And they have come out with an Aussie dog, okay, which is a like a Polish sausage. It has bacon, jalapenos, and a horseradish aioli. Okay? Is that like true Australian? Like is that something that like you know is that like true to form? Like is that something and I'm trying to get an understanding like is that reality or is that for whatever reason America's version of reality? Oh, and there's grilled onions. Grilled onions on it. So is that for whatever reason is that their perception of Australia or is that a reality? Is that something that you guys would have on your menu out there without hesitation? And again, so it's a Polish sausage, or Polish dog, a Polish sausage dog with grilled onions, bacon, jalapenos, and a horseradish, basically mayonnaise, or they say aioli, but it's basically a mayonnaise. Grilled onions, bacon, yeah. Okay. So, out of curiosity, since you're from Australia, is that like is that something that you would find at a hot dog place, like, and that's your classic like hot dog, I guess you could call it. Roy says sounds like something we would have. Okay, cool. That's good to know. My wife tried it. She thought it was awesome. She really liked it. But it got us talking about like, is that something that is a perceived like or a perception that we have like because like I will be honest in saying one of the perceptions of Australia that we have here is based around like the restaurant the Outback, like the Outback Steakhouse, like where it's like the blooming onion, shrimp on the Barbie, all that kind of fun stuff. And I always kind of wonder like, do we have it wrong? And like, is that like, do we have it completely wrong? Like, are we just making shit up, or is that pretty true to form? Like, is a blooming onion, which is a basically, I believe, a fried onion bloom, like a big ass onion that they cut so that the leaves of the onion bloom out, and then you top it with all this like seasoning, and then like this. I don't even know what they put on it, but it's good shit. Dave says, still here, just putting the info to ship my Zumok. Cool. I was gonna say, you got a week, buddy. Shipping it tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, cool. Yeah, a week from tomorrow, or a week from Thursday, is the deadline. So get that in as soon as possible, buddy. But yeah, no, like it always makes me wonder, like, again, are we full of shit and is that totally stereotypical stuff? Or like is it not full of shit and that's actually true to form? Like, because I will say, Australia is on a bucket list, like, for sure. I would love to go to Australia. I mean, there's other countries that I'm like, you know what, I'd love to go there, but probably, like, I'd love to go to China, Japan, you know, but I'm just like, Russia, like, those would be great, but I'm like, like, if I don't make it, I wouldn't be heartbroken. But, but like Australia, I'm like, that's like a bucket list location. I'm like, yeah, I would definitely rock Australia. That would be amazing to go to if I had the money. You know that, and that might be a trip. I don't know if it'd be a trip with my daughters, but that might be a trip like when my daughters are out of the house and they have families of their own. I'm like, you know what, babe? Hey, if health-wise I'm still good to go, and health-wise she's still good to go, like we would be good to go. Like that would be an amazing place. Sounds like something we would have. Roy says, never heard about the Onion, but I'm from the city. Okay. Yeah, the blooming onion. It's like an appetizer that Outback Steakhouse. Have you heard of Outback Steakhouse? Like, is that a restaurant that's there in Australia? Um, I mean, because that's the thing. Like, I'm sure that there's certain places that are there. I mean, I'm sure you. I mean, because again, we don't. You know, at least me, and I apologize if I'm sounding completely stupid and utterly naive. Like, and I apologize. Um, but I don't. Other than like the stuff that they showcase, like the Opera House, and all of that. Like, I don't really know much about Australia other than like what's stereotypically in movies, like Aborigines and stuff like that. And then what they mention in the history books, which is Australia started out as a prison colony, which I don't even know if it's true. But I'm just like I'm really curious. I love culture and I love learning about stuff. So I'm like, and if you don't want to be the teacher, I totally understand. Like I get it. I you know I guess what I'm curious, like what I mean, I guess are there similarities in like food places? Are there similarities in uh you know essentially like what are some of the similarities? But that's a hard question to ask if like Roy, like to be honest, Roy, I don't know if you've ever been to the United States. And to be honest, even if you have, it would all depend on what area or what part of the United States, because we're so diverse. Um, it would be hard to really say if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm probably not making sense, and you're probably sitting back going, this asshole. Because I love accents too. That is something else that I absolutely love. I love accents. When I got my COVID shot, the lady that was giving me the information as I was sitting there, like I was loving her accent because she had a Jamaican accent, and I asked her too. She was like, "Is there anything? Do you have any questions or anything like that?" And because she was like, "Well, you can't take ibuprofen. You got to take this. You got to take that. If you're feeling this way or this way or this way, it's normal. But if it persists, like see your doctor, all that kind of fun stuff." And I was just listening to her, and then she was like, "Do you have any questions for me?" And I said, "Yeah, are you Jamaican?" And she got a big ass smile on her face. And she goes, "Yeah, why?" And I go, "Well, because I love accents. And, like, I can hear a little bit of it, but I can't hear much. So I was just kind of curious." And she was like, "Yeah, you outed me." And started laughing about it. She's like, you outed me. And I was like, "I didn't mean to do it on purpose." I love accents. We do have steakhouses. Well, no, I figured you had steakhouses. Never been to U.S. We do have steakhouses. Right, but like, what's the like? Do you have like? Because here we have a specific place called the Outback Steakhouse. Like it's a restaurant. So, like, do you guys have the Outback Steakhouse there, or is it not even like? Is that a no? And then like, what other restaurants and stuff do you have? Like, because here we like fast food. Okay, like I know that you guys don't have In-N-Out, and I know that you guys. I don't know if you guys have Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. But like, do you have? Well, I know you guys don't have an In-N-Out. I'm sure you have a McDonald's. You have Taco Bell. I don't. I mean, do you have KFC? Do you have? I mean, what's your typical fare there? I guess that's more my question. Because if I was to, if we were to go to Australia, for an example, and I did bring my girls, like they wouldn't want, stuff. They wouldn't want like regional food, and I don't. I mean, is that even a thing too? Do you guys have regional food? Like, what would it be? Eastern? Is the food different in Eastern Australia or versus Western Australia, or Northern Australia versus Southern? Like, is there different? Um, is there regional food? I'm asking about food specifically because I'm a foodie. So we have Outback Jack's Bar and Grill. Okay, and I assume that's like a big chain, like a big restaurant chain, and I assume that's a steakhouse as well. Well, it's Bar and Grill, so I'm sure they have burgers and all that stuff, grilled chicken. And again, Roy, if you want to change subjects, I totally understand that. Like I said, I'm being a typical, 20 question guy. Oh, I put that in the wrong bin. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, I need music. Alright, let me get the wiener schnitzel off. I don't want that to make me hungry. Wait. We'll play February. Yeah. Oh. Roy says KFC, McDonald's, Hungry Jack's, Burger King. Okay. Food pretty much the same Australia wide. So, okay, so here's a question for you. And if this comes off completely and utterly wrong, I apologize. Sorry, I stuttered. No worries. So, are there like Aboriginal restaurants that you could go to? Like, do the Aborigines? And again, if that's the wrong term, please teach me, because I don't want to offend. But like, because like here, there's like Native American food, and then there's like American food, right? So there's the Native Indians, okay, not from India but from here, which I am Native American. I'm Indian, but I mean, it's kind of interesting because with the United States, we have like places that serve like Middle Eastern food, Greek food, Mediterranean food, Italian food. We don't have that many like Irish pubs, but we have like French cuisine. We have Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Thai food, Hawaiian food, or Jamaican food. Not many Hawaiian places, but Jamaican. Like there's a lot of variety that we have here, and I'm sure that's like across the planet. But as far as like national, like chains, like restaurant chains, and but with Native American food, it's really regional. Like you can go to like New Mexico and Arizona and get really great Native American food, but like you can't get that in LA. Like there's also there's also different areas like the food in say Alaska is going to be way different than Hawaii. The food in Hawaii is going to be way different than as far as the cultural based food, not the fast food stuff. But like there's a lot of areas that you can find a lot of unique stuff. LA is kind of a melting pot. You can find a lot of stuff everywhere. So it just depends, but I mean, and it's kind of interesting too, because like even like we're close to the Mexican border, so there's a lot of Mexican restaurants, whether they be fast food or not. Gotcha. Okay. to be honest, that kind of saddens me. So Roy says, Aboriginal or Native Australian, both are fine. Not specific restaurants I know of. Maybe in the Outback, but not in the city. Gotcha. To be honest, that kind of saddens me because I would love to try, like, if they have specific food that they, that they make, that would be amazing. Because I'm, like I said, I'm a foodie. Nugget says hello, hey, and then hello, Mister. How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We are currently talking about like regional food, and like specifically what Australia might have compared to like the United States. Because like here, I mean especially in LA. LA is its own like weird Indonesian. Ooh, that makes me curious. Like, what defines Indonesian food? Is Indonesian food like similar to Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, not Malaysian because I don't know anything about Malaysian, Thai food, all of that, or is it like a specific to something else? How to collect all Lego parts? How to collect all Lego parts? I'm not sure that I understand that question, man. If you're asking about what I have in front of me, all these parts are from builds that I've put together, and then these are the extra parts that I haven't sorted. But yeah, like, cause that's the thing that we do too. When we travel, we like to base where what we do around around the places that we eat, and we like to plan out where we eat because we do look at, okay, well, what is there that we don't have here that where we can eat, because we want to experience, when we go to visit an area, we want to experience it. We haven't really been outside the United States, but when we went to Albuquerque, that's a big Native American area. So we were like, okay, well, what food is what food places that are geared towards Native Americans? And there was this Native American museum that attached had this restaurant, and it wasn't a high-end restaurant by any means. It wasn't, it was probably, I would say, between $5 and $10 a plate. They did have certain dishes that were above that because of whatever was in them, but it wasn't a high-end restaurant by any means. It was a sit down, but the food was very affordable, and we ordered $200 worth of food because we were we want to try everything. And we had a ton of leftovers, and it was amazing food. I mean, they had this, it was this fruit bread, and they had different kinds of fruit bread, and it was The only way I could explain it would be like a quesadilla, but like instead of cheese, it was all like fruit. Like, so it was like one was apricot, one was they had like what they had a mixed berry, and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. Ozzy says traditional outback aboriginals eat off the land, and I said indigenous. Oh, I'm sorry, not Indonesian. You have a wife? Yes, I do. Yes, I have a wife. I am taken. I'm not wearing a wedding ring because my fingers have become too fat for me to wear them. To wear my wedding ring. Roy says, yes, he does. Maybe you're in the wrong stream. Yeah, like, I mean, I like long walks on the beach, but Nugget says, you like rendang from Indonesia? I don't know what rendang is. Define rendang? What is rendang? I'm assuming that's a food, but is it? I mean, like what's in it? Depending on what's in it, I'd probably try it. If it's seafood, I would never try it. If it's egg based, I can't try it. This beef, okay. You got beef? I'm not a vegetarian. I'll take all the beef I can get. I love beef. I love grilling up steaks. Like if I would say if like if I was told, hey, you could only have one protein the rest of your life, I would say, give me a cow. I'll take beef. No problem, without hesitation, beef. I would figure out a way to make beef bacon. I'm pretty sure they have it, but I don't know. I mean, I love bacon. Bacon! I love bacon. I love bacon. I love bacon. But I'll take a steak any time, anywhere, no problem. As long as it's not cooked, I like medium to medium rare. But I can, you know, I love beef jerky. So like if you overcook a steak, I'm good. As long as it has good flavor, I am good. And I don't put a lot of flavor on it. Like when I grill up steaks, we have steak seasoning that we throw on it. We have two different kinds, but little seasoned salt or just salt. To be honest, little salt. Pepper is okay. I could do pepper, but yeah, I mean. Show me the bacon. Absolutely. Bacon! Show me the bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. But you know, if like I said, if it was a situation where, you know, like if I was ever put in prison and I was on death row and it was my time to go, and they were like, all right, tomorrow, you're getting fried. What do you want for your last meals? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would say steak, and more steak. Without hesitation, without issue. Grilled steak is my favorite. Grilled steak is definitely my favorite. Thin strips of pig. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, bacon. Shit. First and foremost, the fact that you have to answer or ask that question, I'm really sorry, man. Oh, pig is my religion. Pig is harem. Okay. I mean, I don't know, because I can explain what bacon is, but I don't want to offend you and your religion. We don't discuss religion here in the live stream. But I mean, if it's like sacred to you, I don't want to offend you by saying like we eat that, no problem. So because I know I mean, pigs aren't the other only animal that are sacred to people. So Nugget says I can't eat this. I totally understand, man. And I don't want to continue to discuss it out of respect. So moving on. Not saying anyone else can't discuss it, though. I mean, because your religion is your religion. But anyway, so going back to what I was saying, yeah, beef, hell yes. Sign me up for the beef. Sign me up for the beef. You know Maze Runner? Yeah, the movies? Yes, I really liked the first one. The second and third one I was okay with. Like, they're good, but I really actually liked the first one. I liked, the suspense of not knowing what they had to figure out where they were at, what they're going through, and all that. The others kind of got really political, and I felt like it was no longer a Maze Runner. But I did like the first one. Pretty much, we're the only three here, so I'm good not talking about it. Cool. And thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. But with that said, if you wanted to talk about it, I would talk about it because, like, I'm not, as much as I do respect people's religion, I'm not going to force that on others. So I wouldn't ignore your conversation, is what I'm saying. but I appreciate it, man. So, Roy, what have you been building lately, dude? Have you been building anything exciting? Oh. Did you decide on which Sunday you were doing the meet and greet? Huh? My yellow meet and greets are always the first Sunday of the month. So for my yellow members, it's always the first Sunday of every month. But that's for yellow members and above. Now I am doing a meet and greet with those who submit a zoo build. I'm going to do basically it's a hangout where whoever submits a build, I'm going to hang out with all of them in one big group. It's a Google Meet, and I'm going to do that while I am building the actual zoo build. I'm not sure exactly how long that's going to be. I mean, because as you know, like builds can go pretty long. I am planning. I am also trying to do a screening with my members, where I meet with my members I'm going to be hanging out with my members while I'm watching the first Lego movie. But I haven't determined when because, unfortunately, like my wife just had carpal tunnel surgery, so I've been having to drive her everywhere. So it's been really hard to plan stuff because essentially my entire schedule is wiped out so that I could drive her around and do what she needs to do. Roy says add an extra 3 floors to Central Perk, 2 restaurants, and a 3rd living area. You said the Sunday was the 4th, so you were changing it. Yes, but I'm probably gonna just move it to the following week. I haven't. It's gonna probably be the 2nd Sunday. Instead of the 1st. I just push it back a week. So it'll be, what is it, it'll be like the 11th. I gotta post in there and let people know that I'm changing it to the 11th. I don't have many yellow and aboves, so. Yeah, I haven't built the friend's apartment. I have the Central Perk that I built, but I haven't added the new set to it yet. I've got so many sets in backlog, it's crazy. Yeah, the 4th plus 7 days is 11th. Yeah, I looked it up on here. The 11th is Sunday the 11th. I'll probably do it then. But yeah, I've been meaning to. I just got the second, the friend's apartment sets, so I've wanted to put those together. But like I said, for good, what was it, 2 weeks? I was doing the Daily Bugle. I just finished that, and I needed to kind of just take a break from mocking. So I'm not going to mock anything all this week. It's going to be pretty much just, I've got to get this sorting done, because unfortunately with mocking, if I don't know what pieces I have, it's hard to build. I mean, because right, so for example, right now I need about 30 of these, and I was going to just go ahead and pull the trigger and order them, but like I just found, I'm glad I didn't because I just found like 10 of them. And I'm going to pull these aside because this is technically 2 of those. So if they're angled this way on the build that I'm going to be working on, then, I mean, that takes up 2 of them. So like if I need 30, I think I need 30 of them. Or no, I need like 60 of them. So like that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If I'm able to angle them this way, that's 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 of them that I don't need. So I'm actually really excited that I found those. Plus this light bluish gray one, which I could easily use that depending on the context. I know the build that I'm going to be working on is that color. I also have like a bunch of them in this color, so I might switch that up. I don't really want to use the sand green because I don't think it would fit with the build, but if that's what I got, that's what I got. So, but yeah, like I said, I got to get this stuff done because it's getting to the point where I'm like, oh crap, I don't have any of those, and then come to find out I do. And I don't want to, as much as it's cool to have those extra parts, you know, I don't want to have, you know, 80 of a part that I don't need. I mean, I'll have them for a different build, but I have spent quite a bit of money the last month or 2, and I know that I'm going to be spending a lot more with the city sets coming out, which I am envious because those city animal sets are out in Australia, so you guys have access to those, but I don't. Here in the United States, we have to wait until August, which isn't that long, but, you know, it's like, oh, that sucks. It's great for you guys, but it sucks for me. Because, like, I would love to use those animals in the city, or in the zoo exhibit build. Alright, I'm going to flip this around. I don't know what kind of spider that is, but that deserves to die because if I don't know what it is, I don't know if it can hurt me. So hold on. It looked like an albino black widow, and black widows are poisonous and can kill humans. So it's dead. Roy says I only got 60300 sets for the monkeys. Yeah, I mean I'm excited for the monkeys. Those monkeys look cool, and there's 2 different monkeys. So that's going to be amazing when those come out. I mean, especially because they're different from what we have in the past, those can easily be like chimpanzees or, you know, something else like that. So, you know, if somebody did do a monkey build, you know, you could pop those in there, and they look like different monkeys. So that's awesome. But I do want to get the lions, the elephants, the monkeys. Actually, what's cool about the monkey set, I want to say it's that set right there. It's the 60300. It also comes with a navy blue scorpion, which is cool. And then I believe it also comes with a big snake, which is awesome. So, yeah, like I said, that's cool. Like I said, it's we don't have those yet. We have to wait until August. Got 2 sets, so 2 of each. 2 of each monkey? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, 2 monkeys, 2 scorpions, and 2 snakes? Okay. Well, it should come with 60. I want to make sure I'm thinking about the right set. Okay, yeah, so that, the 60300 has 1 scorpion and then 2 of the dark tan with light tan face monkeys. Does it come with 1 or 2 scorpions? Roy, does that set have 1 or 2 scorpions? One. Okay. So you have 2 in total because you bought 2 of those sets. Sweet. I will probably, to be honest, I will probably get 2 or 3 of those sets. Matt Schmidt, what's up, dude? How's it going, my friend? How you been, man? What's up with you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it, man. Roy, meet Matt. Matt, meet Roy. Matt is a good friend of mine. Haven't seen him in a while, but it's pretty much because of COVID. Going well? Sweet. How's the baby? And happy Father's Day, by the way, because I didn't get to see you. And Roy, I believe, same to you, man. Taking care of the little guy. I believe it, man. For the most part, Matt, I've been building so much that I'm actually taking a break from building. So I'm just kind of sorting through all of the extra parts. And then I'm going to be putting them, actually, sorting them out. Rochelle is doing well too. Awesome, man. Glad she is doing well. Can't find one with a snake. Hold on. Yeah, let me get to the part or the set number. That has the snake. The snake is in set 60301. So that it has a snake, it has a blue fish, it has the adult tan lion and a cub a lion cub. I'll show you it right now. If it will let me. It's not letting me. That's weird. It's not letting me show up, but that's the. Oh, okay, found it. Matt says, you inspired me this week. I am going to check out the Brix and minifigures in Anaheim tomorrow. Sweet, dude. I have never been to one. Well, here's the thing, Matt. They are building one. Come July, they will be. What's it called? They will be. They will have a Brix and minifigure store in Ontario. They are building it right now, and but it will shoot. It will be. It will be coming soon, my friend. So, yeah, go to the Ontario one. It is a great store. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? I wish I could go with you, dude. That would be awesome. The Yes. 60307, that it looks like an amazing set. If you really take a look at it, really look at it. So there's they have in that set, it's the big set, okay? It's got one elephant. I thought it had two, but it has an adult male elephant. It has a white lion cub. It has a tan lion cub. It has a lioness. It has a white lion. It has an eagle. And then it has, I believe, two tan monkeys with dark faces. Let me look. Oh, it's only got one. It's got one. Or no, it's got two. It's got two. But yes, I am excited for that set for sure. I don't see in the regular picture that there's two. Oh yeah, no, I see it. One's on the top of the fort, and then the other is hanging from a tree. Yes, I will be getting that set for sure as well. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know where it's at in Ontario. Brix and Minifigures has a. Let me see if I can find it. I believe they have a Instagram. It's off of. Oh, is it open yet? Hey, you know what? It might already be open. Matt, here's the address. Here's the email address. Or their website. It says their hours are 11 to 7 Monday through Friday. And it's right there off the 10, dude. Matt, I'm gonna message you in on Facebook the address. So Matt, I just messaged you, but I mean they've got a picture of the store. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, our physical store is opening soon. For updates, like us on Facebook and Instagram. I want to say I read somewhere that they were opening July 1st. I'll send you the Facebook as well. The Facebook page. There you go, Matt. All right, sorry about that. Hey, Thomas, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Matt says top of the page says opening soon. Matt says I see the address. Thomas says you should share screen when you're on the computer, Scott. I normally would, but not when I'm on somebody's Facebook page, because I don't want to share, like, I don't want to accidentally share Matt's information if I'm messaging him. And sometimes I forget that I even have it on, and I'll scroll through a bunch of stuff. Because Matt's a personal friend of mine. I know him, in person. I wish I could go to Brix and minifigures with him tomorrow in Anaheim. That would be cool. Are you stopping by the Lego store at Disneyland as well, or no? No, just the Brix. Nice. They have some cool stuff there, for sure. I was rather surprised. They are high in price. If you don't mind me asking, what? Thomas says I don't have real friends. I consider you a friend, dude. We haven't met in real life. But I will say that if I ever get to Australia, guess who I'm looking up? Guess who I'm going to be messaging? You and Roy. Be like, hey guys, let's meet. Depending on where you're at and where we go, I don't know when we would go, but I would definitely be like, hey, show us around. Show us the real Australia. It's just like if I went to Canada, I'd hit up Mark and Dion. I hope Dion's okay. I was at the Lego store about 2 months ago. The Anaheim one, because there's an Ontario store at Ontario Mills, right? I go to that one quite a bit. Yeah, mention my name and they might be nice to you. Depending on the employee. Depending on the employee, they might be mean to you. How did the vaccine jab go? It went fine. I mean, they stuck me in the arm. They had me wait 15 minutes. My arm was sore for maybe an hour, and then I was fine. Matt says, I am just curious what they have. Maybe some black tile pieces to do the floor of the Return of the Jedi scene. I know that they just reopened Bulk, but if that's what you're going for, you might want to call them. You might want to call them up, dude. Beforehand, because I would hate for you to go all the way out to Anaheim, expecting them to have have certain things, and then they just not have them. I know, Roy. That's why I'm like, I would rather have you and Thomas show me around and say, hey, that shit can kill you. Stay away from that. Versus like, oh, that's a cool flower. They're like, no. Going back to Matt. Matt, are you talking about like 1x4? Like what size tiles? Because depending on how many you need, I might be able to hook you up. I'll make you come up and get them. 2x2 black tiles? See, I have a bunch of 1x4s, but not 2x2s. You didn't suddenly want to download Microsoft Edge after the jab, right? No. 2x4s? Yeah. I have 1x4. Like I said, I have a ton of 1x4s, but I don't have 2x4s or 2x2s. I mean, I might, but you'd have to search for them. But a while back, the Ontario Pabwall had 1x4s, so I have a decent sized bag of those. But I don't know. When I was there, they didn't have like a pad wall or anything like that. They have some on. Don't go to Amazon. Don't buy parts through Amazon. Go to Bricklink. Bricklink.com. Or you can go directly to Lego.com. There's two ways to get individual parts on Lego.com. We'll have to talk about it. I know you're going tomorrow. But you can go to what's called Bricks and Pieces, as well as you can go on to they have Bricks and Pieces, and then they have Pick-a-Brick online that you can buy parts off of. Was that you that messaged me, Matt? Yeah. Matt, I just sent you the link to Bricklink, and you can look up parts. Just type in 1x4 tile, or in your case, you want 2x4s or 2x2s. You can put in 2x2 tile, and then you can select the color that you want, and then you can see who has the cheapest part, and then you can order from them. I recommend only ordering from people in the U.S. because that'll save you on shipping. And then the highest number of ratings, there's going to be a number beside it, and then just order from there. If you want, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I was just checking it out. Cool website. Yeah. If you want, Matt. Because it's almost midnight, so I'm going to be shutting down the stream here in a little bit, in probably 5 minutes. So if you want, message me your phone number and I can call you right after. Minimum order may be an issue. It depends on how many parts you need. Sometimes there's no minimum order. Yeah, some of those they're just idiots. They're just stupid. But make sure that you plug in USA, because you might be looking at somebody in Japan and that's 120 yen. There's two. I've never ordered off Brick Owl, but you could also go to brickowl.com and order there. But I've never ordered off Brick Owl. So I only know a lot about Bricklink. So, because I order from them a lot. But yeah, some people on there are stupid. They're like, minimum order $250, and you're like, I don't think so. It's like, what, Reggie? Especially if they're part people. And some of them are just, honestly, some people are just stupid, and like their minimum order is supposed to be $12, but they added the zero by mistake, and they're stupid. I got 50 1x2 black tiles for $9. Let me see what Bricklink can do. You could probably do better. The $9 was on Amazon. 1x2 black tiles. I'm pretty sure you can do better than that, because I don't know. I'm not good at the math right now, because that's like 50 cents each, right? Or no? No, that's like 10 cents. No, 20 cents each. I wouldn't recommend buying individual parts from Amazon. Yeah, depending on the seller and how many you need, because that's a factor. If you did minimum quantity is 50, and you did a search, that's still like if you go say U.S., there's nobody in U.S. selling 1x2s. What's going on with that? Oh, let me go to more options, seller location, U.S. Search. 7 cents. So 7 times 10 is 70 cents. 70 cents times 5, yeah. Looks like Bricklink is $4.50, but I am not sure if that includes shipping and tax. No, it does not. Thomas says that's 18 cents each, pretty dear. Matt says the one that is $4.50 is also used. Used is my Thomas says used is my field. Yeah. I mean, and you can select new only. I mean, there's a guy 7 cents. He's got 61 minifigure hub. I mean, he's only sold 246, so I don't know about that, but I mean, it's higher than most. But I mean, there's an option here. The first guy is Matt's Extras, and his is used for 7 cents. But then, like, the next one down is minifigure hub, and it's 7 cents. Now that says minimum purchase $5, but I mean, still. I mean, used isn't too bad. I mean, to be honest. I mean, I've gotten really good stuff used. So 50 may get most of the job done. Depends on the size. Yeah, I may only do the main walkway leading up to the shuttle. Yeah, like a path. Shipping, now keep in mind, like shipping, it's probably going to be a couple bucks because, and you got to look at the user's terms before buying. Like check out the store because some of them like only do PayPal, some of them which you know may or may not be an issue for you. Some of them only do like they have certain restrictions. Some places have fees. Like they have lot fees, so you just have to kind of look at what's going on with it. Like some of them may not have a minimum order, but then they have like if it's under 10 lots, they have a lot fee. So it just kind of depends on the seller. Because that list doesn't show, like you actually have to click on the seller, which should bring up a new window, and then it'll show you like their terms and conditions. Like it'll take you to their store, and then you can look up their terms and conditions. Because yeah, sometimes it's a surprise. You're like, wait, where'd this fee come from? And it's $1 extra or whatever it is. Well, yeah. That's exactly my point, Thomas. Thomas says I've got used stuff that looked new to me. Yeah, I mean, like, new isn't that bad. Now, tiles can get iffy, especially black, because they could be scratched up. But it depends on, what the seller has defined as used, because that's key. Because your definition of used might be actually different than their definition of used. So that's something to think about too. But how many, Matt, you're looking at 50? 50 what? 50 2x4s? Or 50 2x2s? I'm going to finish this box and then I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to finish what I have right here and then I'm going to go ahead and call her a night, guys. I will be back in the morning, though. Slightly used dog has chewed it. Maybe. I mean, again, that's why you got to look at what the terms and conditions are and what the seller defines. But let me measure the entire pathway. Where did I put my damn... Oh. Oh, hell yeah. See you later. So of the 1350 pegs, I would say about 20% are already covered. They're called studs, dude. Just saying, they're called studs. You're gonna need more than 50 though. 1,350 studs. But you said 20% of that, so to say 300 of those are covered, so you need about 1,000 studs to cover. I mean, 1,000 divided by 4 is 500. Or 400, sorry. I'm kind of curious where the hell, because I had a huge bag of those 1x8 plates. Or, sorry, 1x4 plates. Oh, they're probably right here. Yeah, so these are all 1x4 tiles. And then, are you putting minifigures on the walkway? Yeah, I will need more, but I saw them on Amazon and bought. So you already bought them? Are you, putting minifigures down that, though? Because if so, you're going to need jumpers. It is a scene from the Return of the Jedi when the European Emperor comes to the Death Star. So there are hundreds of stormtroopers on each side of the pathway. Right. So, but are those stormtroopers on the regular studs on on regular plates? I know I've seen it, but are you planning on tiling the whole thing, even under the minifigures? Or are you doing a different? Is that the same scene that I've seen before, or is that a different scene? There is pretty long lag in this chat. I would say close to 45 seconds. It should only be 20 because of buffering. I am not going to tile under the guys, only around them. Gotcha. Lord Garmadon. Greetings, fellow Lego fans. Hello, hello. Garmadon, am I pronouncing that right? Just to give you a heads up, I am literally finishing to sort these, and then I'm going to head out because I've been going for a couple hours now. So just wanted to give you a heads up. Thanks for being here, though. Please like, share, and subscribe. LG is a good nickname. Let me revisit. Let me see. Oh, shit. Close you out, but... There we go. Matt, I'm sure you're okay with me sharing this video since it's live on YouTube. Ooh, I can't. I have to mute it though because of. All right, Matt. I apologize, man. I have to mute it because of copyrights, but I can show it. So this is Matt's. I guess you could call it diorama. His display. It's a magnificent display. I haven't had the honor of seeing it in person, but it looks pretty awesome. Stop it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. That probably got really loud. You can see that there are already some tiles on the path, but not many. Yeah. Sorry about the intro. I don't know why that started up again. Okay, and back to gold, and back to music. Hold on. Matt, something to consider though is this, and I'm going to show you real quick. Let me grab. So here's the thing about what you have planned. All right. So you have your minifigures. I'm gonna set them back 2 studs so that you can see what I'm referring to. So I'm just gonna put these here because this is pretty much how you have it. And again, this is just a suggestion. All right, so here's your build. Now, something to consider is if you're putting down tile and you're not raising your minifigures, like your minifigures are going to be almost under, like they're going to be down a stud, if that makes sense. So the question I have for you is that what you want? Because it's going to look like that, right? Yeah, sorry about that. That felt will be buried. I saw that earlier. Dude, wait, hold on. Awesome, dude, have you heard the sound difference between your normal audio and the track over the intro? Yeah, I have. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, they will look short, yes. So, to counter that, if you've got, like in your case, it would be black 1x4s to go, because you're going to need separate parts anyway if you're tiling in between the minifigures. So again, something to consider. If you put a row of black 1x whatever plates in addition to the surrounding tiles, then they would be on the same level and you would have a completely black floor. Because what you're going to run into is, 1, they're going to be sunken down, and 2, they're going to be on a gray, your gray base plate instead of the black tiles or black plates. So the feet will be buried. I thought that earlier. Yeah. Matt says they will look short. Yeah. I could do 750 1x2 black pieces for each guy to stand on. Yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah, because the thing also is, the thing to consider is in between the minifigure. Okay, if they're, if it's like that, you're gonna need a black tile here. You're going to be, or a 1x1 black tile here, a 1x2 black tile in the middle of each of them, and going all the way down. So, like, just keep that in mind. And I'm talking about tiles. I'm not even talking about the plates that are under them. The plates that are under them, you'll need 1x2s, unless you do like 1x4s all the way down. Because I couldn't see if I want to say they were 2 studs apart, like this. So like that's something to consider as far as a finished look, because yeah, like you're gonna have it, they're gonna be sunken in a little bit. But that's just, I mean, totally up to you. Do they have 1x3 double jumper plates in black? They could. I know they have double jumpers in the light tan, but I don't know about. I can look it up real quick. Because those are 1x4. Are those 1x4 or 1x3? I want to say those are 1x4s with 2 studs on top. Oh, shit. I put that on the wrong one. That's really an oddball piece, to be honest. And there is a 2x2 space in between each row in the line. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Because, yeah, basically, it's like this. They're like that. So, like I said, you're going to have kind of odd spacing because if you have a row of 2x2, 2x-whatevers down this row, and then a row of 2x2s, whatever, down this row, in between you're going to need a 1x2 to supplement that space. On the end, you're going to need 1x1s to supplement that space. I will probably do the path first, since that is 1,000 studs. I would have to tile. Yeah. Faux show. Oh, damn it. The other thing I might suggest as far as down that row is these pieces here. Let me get a part number. You would have to do a price comparison on what is better. Part number 34103. What's 34103? Three, 4103. Do they have it in black? Yes, they do. one, they're a little bit more expensive. I mean, because that part, it's a minimum, yeah. That part isn't exactly cheap though, guys. So for the number that, like, if he wanted a minimum quantity of 100 in black, he's paying 20 cents each. At least 20 cents each. If cost is an issue, I'd look at AliExpress. Well, so these are more expensive, of course. And Matt, I sent you the link, and I sent it. I posted it on in the chat as well. These are these are expensive as well. For color info, black only. And then US, search. Yeah, see, these are, you'd have to look at the price comparison. But yeah, these can run you $3 each, but it's an 8x16. Like each one of these is an 8x16. So yeah, I think you're right. I think it covers like 128 studs. So I mean, you would only need 10 of these to cover, you know, what? 1,280 studs. Yeah, for the middle path. Yeah, of course, that's what I was talking about. Obviously, you wouldn't use these for in between, but the center path, these would be awesome, and you'd only need like 5 of them. But I think price comparison wise, I mean, I think that'll work. So there's a person that has 6 of them, you know, for $306 each. So I mean, yes, they're pricey per piece, but they do cover a lot of studs. And yeah, Thomas has a good point. Like, basically do the ratio of price per stud. You know, so if it's 128 and it costs 300 cents, I mean, that's 2 cents a stud. So yeah, like I said, you'd have to just do the price comparison as far as what you're covering. Of course, those would be easiest, but like I said, I mean, are they the cheapest? They're definitely not cheaper than, or they might not be cheaper per part, but as far as how many studs it covers, you would probably be pretty good on that. I mean, that would definitely work for the center aisles. I have to go to school, run, so you might be gone by the time I get back. So see you next time, Scott. I will be back in the morning. So what is it? 8.5 hours from now, depending on what time you're at right now. I will be back in 8.5 hours because I go live Wednesday mornings as well. But with that said, Roy, thanks for being here. I appreciate it, buddy. Good to see you again. Hope to see you more often. Have a good one at school. Oh, yeah. And he's going into lurk mode. AFK is away from keyboard. Cool. Matt, oh wait, that will be midnight here. Here I'm out. Okay, cool deal. See you later, dude. I will be back on Thursday night. And you know what? It's getting late, guys. I've been on for 3.5 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I know I don't have a whole lot here left, but I will finish this up in the morning. I got to get going. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Remember, we got pretty much a week left for the zoo build. So let me cut the music real quick. The community zoo build, guys, we got a week left. A week from Thursday. Deadline is July 1st. I must receive the build by July 1st. And remember, 12 by 16 build on a 16 by 16 plate, featuring 2 animals as well as a sig fig or a sig fig as well as a sig fig or a zookeeper, featuring 2 of the same type of animal. Minimum 1 plate, minimum 1 brick tall, maximum 10 bricks tall for a nice little build. Again, featuring 2 animals and a minifigure, whether it be a zookeeper or a sig fig. I'm giving out $50 gift cards, guys. So I'm doing 4 $50 gift cards for all entries. So the first is going to go to Best in Show. Bring your A game, guys. Best build wins. My 2 daughters and my wife are going to vote on the best build, so get those in. The second one goes to a Patreon member who submits a build, and then the last 2 goes to general builds. So and it will be a drawing for them. So, I mean, everybody has a chance to win. The only information I can divulge right now is 4 people have entered, and I have received 4 builds. So as of right now, if nobody else enters, everybody wins. Everybody wins. So chances of winning are really good if you can get your build in by the and I must receive it by July 1st. If you can get your build in by then, you're going to have a really good chance of winning a $50 Amazon gift card. So that comes in handy. So again, 12 by 16 build on a 16 by 16 plate, minimum 1 brick, maximum 10 bricks, featuring 2 of the same animal, as well as 1 minifigure, whether it's a zookeeper or an equivalent to a zookeeper, because there's archaeologists and all that looks like zookeepers, as well as, or you can do a sig fig. So if you have any questions, the link is in the pinned post, so you can check that out, or you can message me directly or comment, whatever. But like I said, we got 1 week left. $50 gift cards, guys. $50 gift cards. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on 36 Brix. so much for joining me here on the live stream. It was an amazing experience. I love hanging out with you guys. As always, I feed off your guys' energy. When I see so many people like yourselves here in the live stream, it really pumps me up and gets me going. So I hate to cut it, but I gotta go. I do want to give a special shout out to all the moderators that joined me tonight and helped moderate the stream. I also want to give a special shout out to all of my members. Again, thank you so much for all your love and support. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to patreon.com/36brix. Patreon.com/36BRIX. Check out my memberships, and you could sign up for one yourself. Again, thank you guys for joining the live stream, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of my Patreon supporters. It really means a lot that you've taken the time, energy, effort to support my channel, the videos that I create, and the live streams. It really does mean a lot. If you're not a member, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and if you like what you see, please sign up. If you're not into memberships, please go to my cover page of the YouTube channel. On the right-hand corner, you'll see the donate button. Go and donate, and you can donate any amount that you want to support the channel. Also, during live streams, you can click the super chat and super stickers for all your donation needs. Thank you so much for all your love and support, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix.